Hi, I'm Russell Stannard. I'm the creator of the course Technologies and Approaches to Blended Learning, Hybrid and Online Teaching. Long title, we call it Tab Hot. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about the course and also take you through a little bit of the program. The idea of the course basically is to build on teachers' knowledge and to really look at two key things. First of all, the principles behind the different approaches to delivering learning. So whether it's going to be fully online, blended or hybrid. Often when we talk about blended as well, we're talking about flipped classrooms, very similar. So looking a little bit at the philosophies and what those philosophies mean, and then really looking at the tools that we can use to deliver with those different approaches. So we're going to look at things like screen capture, we're going to look at things like using collaborative tools, look at the Google Suite, look at ways of dealing with discussions and forums, etc. Now, one of the interesting things about this course is that each week there is a webinar with me, and then there's content that you work through during the week, and then there's a task every week. And although tasks are put into one place, they're put into your e-portfolio. So your e-portfolio is basically a collection of all the activities that you do with me and do on the course during the course. They're all added into the e-portfolio, and then you reflect on the e-portfolio and talk about your experiences of doing the different activities and how you might try them out in class with your students, etc. So the nice thing is at the end of the course you get an e-portfolio, which is basically a collection of all the activities that you do with me. You embed them all into your e-portfolio, and that is what is assessed. Very practical course. I'm going to give you now a little bit of a taster and show you and talk to you a little bit more about the course content. So here on the opening page of the course, the little introductory video, and then you've got the units here. Each unit of the course starts at the beginning of the week with a webinar with me, which is also shared in case you can't actually come along. And then you've got basically 6 units, and in each unit we're looking at a different area, whether it's e-portfolios, working with the platform, screen capture, assessment, formative and summative assessment tools, learner autonomy, and reviewing the course. And even in the reviewing the course section we also do quite a lot of work on the area of reflection. So if you was to click on any of the units, and if I just click perhaps on this second one here, we'll just come into that unit. All the units are organized the same way. Very heavily video based course, and you can basically just work through the material, and at the end of the material, and there are often little discussions and activities to do collaboratively, at the end of every unit there's a task to do. We give you a lot of support when doing these tasks, so you normally get little videos that show you exactly how to do the task. And of course all these tasks, as I've said, all the activities that you do go into your e-portfolio. At the end of each unit we also provide extra material if you want to go into more detail on this course or on a particular subject. So it's a really tightly linked course between what you do with me and the other tutor in the webinars and what you actually do online. You get feedback at 2 stages, halfway through the course and at the end. I'm just going to give you a bit of a taster of what an e-portfolio looks like. So here's an example of an e-portfolio. You can see we've got a home page, a little bit of information about the particular teacher. Then if we go to the activities, there's a whole breakdown of all the different activities that this teacher did on the course. So we was using lots of different tools and working with them and actually doing real examples. And if I click in, you'll see that each time the teachers were asked to embed an example into their e-portfolio, so that I've got evidence of them doing the activities. Now these activities you do with the other teachers on the course. There's no need for you to practice any of this with your students. Simply on the course you will be doing a whole range of activities with me as if you were a student. And of course afterwards you then reflect on what you've done. I give you specific questions to answer each week, and normally those questions are really linked to how you might use these tools and these ideas in your own teaching and learning. You can get all the information about this course on the NILE website or from my own website, teachertrainingvideos.com. If you click on the advertisement that's always at the top of the screen where the courses that I've run are always announced, you'll get taken through to Technologies and Approaches to Blended and Hybrid Online Teaching, and all of the information about the course, the dates, the costs, etc. are there. So really hope some of you decide to join me on the course. A great opportunity to really get hands-on with some key technologies and think about them in your own teaching and learning, but also to put them all together in an e-portfolio and get the experience of actually creating your own e-portfolio as well, and having a clear, tangible product that you can take away with all the examples of all the work that you've done. Thank you very much.